Allen swamp monkey is a rare and unique primate found only in Central Africa. It is the sole species in its genus, making it especially distinctive among Old World monkeys. This monkey's origin lies in the dense, swampy forests of the Congo Basin, where its evolution has been shaped by the need to adapt to a semi-aquatic lifestyle, something unusual for primates. Its closest relatives are gnomes, but over time it has developed special traits that allow it to thrive in watery environments. Allen swamp monkey is a rare and unique primate found only in Central Africa. It is the sole natural habitat of Allen swamp monkey is lowland swamp forests, flooded areas, and riverine regions of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. These monkeys are especially associated with wetlands and marshy terrain, spending much of their lives near streams and rivers. Their partially webbed fingers and toes, along with their strong swimming ability, allow them to move with ease in water, where they can escape predators or search for food. This reliance on aquatic habitats means their distribution is limited, but within these watery forests they play an important role in seed dispersal and maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. Allen swamp monkey has a distinctive appearance that sets it apart from most other monkeys in Africa. Its fur is generally gray-green, giving it excellent camouflage in the swampy, forested environments it inhabits. The back and upper parts of the body are more olive or greenish in color, while the underside tends to be lighter, often whitish or pale gray. The face is darker, with a somewhat flat nose, and is framed by short whiskers. This greenish-gray coat helps the monkey blend into the vegetation and shadowy wetlands where it lives. Allen swamp monkey is sturdy and stocky, with a strong body well adapted for both climbing and swimming. Unlike many other monkeys, it has partially webbed fingers and toes that give it an advantage in water, allowing it to paddle and escape predators. Its muscular limbs and broad hands also help it forage effectively in its swampy habitat. The tail is long, aiding balance when moving through trees and acting as support when navigating difficult terrain. Allen swamp monkeys are medium-sized primates. Adults typically measure between 45 and 60 centimeters in body length, with the tail adding another 50 to 70 centimeters. They usually weigh between 5 and 6 kilograms, with males being slightly larger and heavier than females. Their compact but powerful build reflects their semi-aquatic lifestyle, as they need strength for swimming, climbing, and moving through dense swamp vegetation. Allen swamp monkeys are highly social primates, and their survival in the dense swamps of the Congo Basin depends heavily on communication. They use a variety of vocalizations, body signals, and facial expressions to maintain group cohesion, alert one another to danger, and interact during daily activities. Their calls are not as loud or far-carrying as those of some other primates, because they live in thick forests where sound does not travel well. Instead, their communication tends to be more subtle and suited to short-range interactions within their social groups. One of the main forms of communication is a set of short barks, grunts, and chirps, which serve different purposes. Grunts may be used during foraging to keep in touch with other members, while sharper calls act as alarm signals when predators, such as birds of prey or snakes, are nearby. Infants and juveniles often emit high-pitched squeaks or whimpers when distressed or seeking comfort from their mothers. These sound patterns help reinforce bonds within the group and ensure coordinated movement through their watery environment. Beyond vocal sounds, Allen swamp monkeys also rely on visual and physical signals. Facial expressions, such as baring teeth or lip smacking, can communicate dominance, submission, or friendly intent. Grooming is another crucial form of social communication, reducing tension and strengthening bonds among group members. Their partially aquatic nature even influences communication. Splashing in water or sudden movements can serve as non-vocal signals of alarm. Allen swamp monkeys are both playful and social, especially within their family groups. Like many primates, juveniles engage in frequent play, which includes chasing, wrestling, and mock fighting. These playful activities are not just for fun, they are vital for developing coordination, learning social rules, and building bonds with other young monkeys. Playfulness also strengthens relationships between siblings and peers, helping them integrate smoothly into the troop as they grow older. Socially, Allen swamp monkeys live in multi-female groups with a dominant male, much like other Ganon species to which they are distantly related. Group sizes can range from a handful of individuals to over 40 members, depending on food availability and habitat conditions. Within these groups, grooming is a common social behavior that reduces tension and reinforces bonds. This cooperative lifestyle is important for survival in swampy forests, where group vigilance helps protect against predators. Their social nature also extends to foraging. Alan swamp monkeys often feed together along riverbanks, in shallow water, or in fruiting trees. They stay in close contact through vocal calls and physical cues, ensuring no individual strays too far. This combination of playfulness, cooperation, and social interaction makes them well adapted to life in their challenging wetland environment. Alan swamp monkeys are not built for extreme bursts of speed like cheetahs or other fast-running animals, but they are surprisingly quick and agile in their swampy environment. On land, they can move at a brisk pace through the undergrowth, using their strong limbs to clamber over fallen logs, leap between low branches, and dart into cover when threatened. Their movements on the ground are often described as swift and purposeful rather than graceful, reflecting their stocky build and need to navigate dense, wet terrain. In water, Alan swamp monkeys demonstrate another kind of speed, fast swimming and diving. Thanks to their partially webbed fingers and toes, they can paddle efficiently, allowing them to escape predators by diving beneath the surface or crossing flooded areas quickly. While exact swimming speeds are not well documented, their aquatic skills are a distinctive adaptation that gives them an edge over other monkeys in their habitat. They are agile enough to dive underwater and resurface several meters away, making pursuit by predators far more difficult. Alan swamp monkeys have an omnivorous diet, which means they eat a mix of plant and animal matter. Much of their food comes from the swampy forests and riverbanks where they live. Fruits form an important part of their diet, especially when they are in season, providing them with natural sugars and energy. They also eat leaves, seeds, and other plant material, which give them essential nutrients when fruit is less available. Their strong jaws and teeth are well adapted to cracking seeds and chewing fibrous vegetation. What makes them especially unique is their fondness for aquatic foods. Unlike most primates, Alan swamp monkeys often forage in shallow water, using their hands to search for food. They eat aquatic plants, insects, small crustaceans, and even mollusks. Their partially webbed fingers help them scoop and grab food items from under the water. This adaptation allows them to exploit a food source that many other monkeys cannot, giving them an ecological niche in their swampy environment. They also supplement their diet with small animals and insects. Grasshoppers, beetles, and caterpillars are common prey, while occasional small fish or amphibians may also be eaten. By including both plant and animal foods, they ensure a balanced diet that supports their active lifestyle. Their flexible feeding habits not only help them survive in wetlands but also make them important seed dispersers, playing a role in maintaining the health of their ecosystem. Alan swamp monkeys show highly coordinated foraging behavior, which reflects both their social nature and their adaptation to swampy habitats. Groups often move together through the forest and along riverbanks, stopping to feed on fruiting trees, shrubs, and aquatic vegetation. They rely on constant vocalizations to keep contact while foraging, ensuring that individuals don't stray too far from the safety of the group. This cooperation helps protect them from predators while maximizing feeding opportunities. When feeding on fruit, individuals may pluck and eat directly, but they also drop or discard leftovers, which others in the group quickly take advantage of. Insects and small aquatic animals are often caught individually, with each monkey foraging for itself. However, juveniles sometimes learn by observing adults, especially when it comes to foraging in water, such as scooping up mollusks or searching under submerged vegetation. This passing down of skills ensures younger monkeys adapt to the semi-aquatic lifestyle. Alan swamp monkeys follow a seasonal breeding pattern, with most births timed to coincide with the rainy season. This timing ensures that food sources such as fruits, leaves, and aquatic vegetation are abundant, giving mothers the energy they need for nursing and providing infants with the best chance of survival. Like many other primates, their reproductive cycle is closely linked to environmental conditions, which helps keep the population stable in their specialized swamp habitat. Gestation in Allen swamp monkeys lasts about 5 to 6 months, after which a single infant is usually born. Twins are extremely rare. Newborns are small and dependent, clinging tightly to their mothers for warmth, security, and mobility. Mothers are the primary caregivers, carrying their young everywhere, but other females in the troop sometimes show interest in infants, grooming or handling them in what is called alloparenting. This behavior helps strengthen social bonds within the group and eases the mother's burden at times. Weaning typically occurs around 6 to 12 months of age, though young may continue to nurse occasionally for comfort even after they begin eating solid foods. Juveniles grow steadily, joining in play and foraging alongside other group members as they develop the skills they will need as adults. Males generally leave their natal group once they reach maturity to join new troops, while females often remain, helping maintain stability in the family structure. Weaning typically occurs around 6 to 12 months of age, though young may continue to nurse. Mother Allen swamp monkeys play a central role in teaching their young how to survive in the watery forests they inhabit. From the moment an infant is born, it clings to its mother's fur, experiencing her movements through trees, across the forest floor, and even in water. This close physical contact allows the baby to observe and learn essential behaviors long before it can act independently. As the infant grows, the mother begins to encourage exploration. She allows the young monkey to climb short distances, forage nearby, and interact with peers, while still staying close for protection. In swampy environments, mothers often wade into shallow water with their infants clinging tightly to them. Over time, the young monkey watches how she uses her partially webbed hands to scoop aquatic plants or catch insects, gradually trying these skills for itself. This step-by-step exposure helps juveniles adapt to an environment that would otherwise be risky for an inexperienced animal. Social learning also plays an important role. Mothers are tolerant when their young attempt to imitate foraging, cracking seeds, or grabbing small prey. They also provide a sense of safety during play with other juveniles, which is critical for building agility and social bonds. When predators are nearby, mothers use alarm calls and quick movements to signal danger, teaching their offspring how to recognize and respond to threats. In this way, survival skills, ranging from feeding strategies to predator avoidance, are passed down directly through maternal care and observation. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.